Today I'm going to show you how to make a healthy treat. They're called fudge bombs, fudge bites, fudge balls, or whatever you want to call them. They're easy to make, doesn't take a lot of time, and if you don't tell your kids they're made out of dates, they'll eat them too. Follow along and I'll show you how it's done. These treats are pretty popular when I make them. People seem to enjoy them a lot and they go pretty fast. Not a lot of ingredients, not difficult to make. To make it, you'll need a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, a 1/2 cup of rolled oats that you're going to grind up, about 12 Medjool dates, about a cup of them, 3 tablespoons of a nut butter of your choice, which in this case I'm using almond butter. I like that, or cashew butter is really good as well. And then a little bit of honey to give them a little bit more sweetness. There's some other options that you can use at the end, like coconut and such. We'll talk about that when we get to the end of making them. All right, to start it out, like I said, 1/2 cup of rolled oats you're going to grind up. Easiest way I found to do it is if you have a Ninja or a food processor, just throw it in the single serve cup and grind it up. You don't need it really fine, but it certainly can't be whole chunks. And that's about the consistency that you're looking for. You're going to put that into a bigger container, along with the 3 tablespoons of almond butter. I pretty much eyeball it. I don't get too crazy on exact measurements with this recipe. You can actually add more of anything, make it work out for you. Quarter cup of the cacao powder. Just a little bit of honey, about a tablespoon. More or less depending on your taste. The biggest thing with the dates, you really want to make sure when you cut them open, get the pits out of them. You can't leave the pits in them. It'll grind them up and you really don't want people eating the pits. It's pretty easy to do. For the most part, you can just tear it open. Pull the pit out. If I have 12 dates, I want to make sure I have 12 pits so there's not one missing. And then you're grinding that up and somebody's going to eat it. Of course, it helps not to put the pit in the with the dates. And then those, just drop it in your food processor or whatever you're using. Just give it a check every now and then. What you're looking for is it just kind of will ball up on you. If it doesn't do that, you can use a little bit of coconut oil or a little bit more honey. I usually like to pull it away from the sides as well. So I want a little bit more honey. Not used to working from behind the blender, so I have to put the top on, right? that's about it. Not really looking for much more than get it to form up so you can form a ball with it.
Tasty.
You may find that there's some dry oats and such on the bottom. From there, you can just pretty much mash it up into a ball, mix it up a little bit better if you'd like. You're just looking for it to hold its shape when you form them up into a ball. Okay, so what I found the easiest way to ball them up or roll them up is just get a ice cream scoop, which works for pretty much everything. Get the right kind of texture that you're looking for. Roll it up, form it into a ball, and that's it. That's a fudge bite. Tasty fudge bite. So if you find that it's too dry, throw a little bit more honey on it or coconut oil. Usually what I do, once it's mixed up, you get them balled up, just drop in these type of pudding shot containers or whatever they're used for other than pudding shots. And then that's how you can serve them up to people. So if you don't want to use the cookie scoop or you don't have one, just you can grab a handful and roll it up into whatever size you want. Cookie scoops are nice because you can actually portion control stuff. I use it a lot when I make my cookies, and people wonder why my cookies are so uniform and round. That's the secret, folks. You can roll them in more cacao powder, roll them in coconut, roll them in sea salt, roll them in chocolate shavings, whatever you want to sweeten it up, make it a little bit better, make it for you personally. That's it. Not a hard project to make. If you would, like, subscribe, and comment. Drop some comments down below if you've made these or if you had something else you like better. Other than that, remember, your couch sucks. It's time to get up, get on, get outside, and do something epic. See ya.